Hi, this is Scoggin, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hickory smoking me a tri-tip roast my way. And I'm going to be doing this video in three parts. So I'll have the first part, I'll show you how I season it, and there's different ways to season it, and I'll explain that as I'm going. The second part will be I'll show you how it's coming out on the smoker. It's going to be a real short video for the second part, and then the third part will be me slicing it up, and I'll show you how it come out and what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to make some hoagie sandwiches out of it. It comes out excellent. It's a really good piece of meat. For you people out there what don't know what tri-tip is, and I was one of them until I went to California to visit my mom and brother. Down there, tri-tip is like brisket is here in Texas. They make what is known as a Santa Maria tri-tip, and my brothers made that, and it come out excellent. And it's I believe the spice that he used was something like kosher salt, black pepper, and some garlic. And he had rubbed that on the meat, and then he'd sear it. He'd sear it on one side, sear it on the other side for a certain length of time. Then he'd smoke it. But he used what's known as a red oak smoke, or red oak wood for his smoke, and it just come out. When he sliced it up, it was delicious. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of meat. And if you don't know what the tri-tip is, it's the triangular section of sirloin pre-mill, and it's comes from a point where there's sirloin meets the round and flank portions. Kind of hard to visualize that, but try to explain it. It's towards the end of the cow, and you have up here, you have like going down, you have like your sirloin here, and then you have like in the middle here is your tri-tip, and then you have your flank going out this way. So it's towards the back end of the cow there. And it's not very big. It's a small piece of meat. It's really what it is. It's a muscle, and it's one of the tenderest pieces of meat on the cow. Let me tell you, it's compared with prime rib. I mean, if you ever had prime rib, then you can kind of compare the tri-tip with the prime rib. And me myself, I don't really care for prime rib because I don't like meat what's half raw, and that's the way you cook the prime rib, and to me it's just not appealing. What on the tri-tip, what you want to do is whenever you're smoking it and cooking it, you want to reach a temperature of like 140 and right around that temperature. They say that's like a medium to maybe a medium rare. Me, like I say, I don't like rare meat. I don't like blood running out of it. I don't like it still moving. So I'm going to cook mine a little bit higher, probably go to maybe a medium well. I know it's going to toughen up the meat and make it a little bit tougher, but that's all right with me. At least it's going to be done. I can't stand like meat was half done. That's just me. That's my opinion. I'm sure there's people that likes it rare. That's fine. However you like it, you make it that way. And like I say, I'm going to make mine a little bit dunner than most. So it's I've got like almost I guess it's a 3.5 to 4 pound tri-tip. So it's going to take me probably around I'm going to say four to 5 hours maybe. Maybe even not that. I'll keep checking the temperature. And I'm going to smoke this tri-tip right around between 225 and 250 degrees. That's the range where I'm going to keep it in. And like I say, it might take less time. It might take a little longer. It's according to the weight and the shape of the meat. And this meat, whenever I show it to you, is kind of thick. So it might take a little bit longer. But I'll go ahead and get into how I'm going to season this. And I'm going to let it sit for about an hour before I put it on the smoker. and then I'll move it to the smoker. And about, within maybe 2 to 3 hours, I'll show you how it's looking and how it's coming out. And I'll have that. That would be the second video. Then I'll have the third video, what will show me slicing it up, and I'll show you how to slice it and everything, and we'll make sandwiches out of it. And I think I'm going to make some roasted potatoes in the oven to go with this. And I might do a video on that, and then again I might not. I haven't decided yet. But I'll go ahead and get to it here and show you what I got. This right here is the tri-tip, and as you can see, it's kind of like going in a triangular shape. You have one side, and something else what you want to do is you want to wash this off. I've already washed it off and patted it dry with paper towels. Anytime you get meat from the butcher, you want to do that because you never know what the butcher's done with it. I mean, it might have little bone fragments, and you don't want to bite into none of that. I guarantee you that. I've done that before. It's not pleasant. And this is the other side of it, and it's got like a fat on it. Now this one don't have much fat. I'm kind of surprised because the fat usually it has like a kind of fat cap, but it does have a little bit on there. So they trimmed this one up pretty well. And like I said, it's kind of thick, so it probably take a little longer to smoke and cook than and something else I forgot to tell you, the ingredients, what I'm going to use. You're going to use some olive oil, and that's to hold the kosher salt and black pepper on. And that's what I'm going to use is just kosher salt and black pepper. You can put any type of rub you want on this. Any type of rub you want is fine. You can also inject it if that's what you want to do. You can inject it for flavor. Me, I'm not going to inject this one. I'm just going to do it with the kosher salt and black pepper. And I have don't have any garlic salt, but I have garlic powder, so I'm just going to put a little bit of garlic powder on it also. Let me wash my hands up and I'll lather this thing up here. We'll put some olive oil on the meat and also on the paper towel, and just going to kind of rub it on there all around. And what this is going to do, it's going to have the kosher salt and black pepper kind of stick to it. I usually use mustard, but I think this way is a little bit better for this type of meat. The kosher salt, we're just going to lather it on there real good. And that's going to stick to it because olive oil is going to make it stick. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this garlic powder, and I'm just going to put just a little bit on it. I'm not really a big fan of garlic, so I'm going to just put a little bit on there just for like a flavor. And we're going to go ahead and kind of pat that on, and just turn it around. We're going to do the other side the same way. Pour a little bit of olive oil on here, then just rub it in. Then we're going to salt up salt and pepper this side also. Real good. And put a little bit of garlic powder on there. That's all it is to it. And that's the way I'm seasoning mine today. And I'm going to let this sit for about an hour, and then I'll be, like I say, I'll fire up the smoker there and put it on the smoker, let it smoke 225, 250 degrees. The thing with the tri-tip, if it goes a little bit higher than that, like to 275 and 300, it still's okay. It's still going to come out because it's a real lean piece of meat, and it's going to come out delicious. I'll tell you that. And I'll have the second part coming up, and it will, like I say, I'll show you how it's looking on the smoker. Probably about 2 to 3 hours into the smoke. And then I'll have the final part will be the slicing up and the plating up of it, and I'll show you how it comes out. I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you learned a little bit about tri-tip. It's a meat that a lot of people's not familiar with, especially down here in Texas. People don't even know what a tri-tip is. I was in Walmart the other day, and a lady was looking at it. She said, "What is tri-tip?" So I explained to her, and I told her it was real good. It's a lean part of meat, and it's really good. So she went ahead and kind of skeptical about it, but she went ahead and bought one. And I said, "You can bake it in your oven, and you know, make it similar to a roast, and or you can smoke it or whatever." And she went ahead and bought one. Hopefully it come out good for her and everything, which I'm pretty sure it will. It did. Appreciate you watching the video, and I'm still unable to make comments to get back with you guys. I don't know what's up with the Google Plus, and messed up my stuff big time. If you need to contact me, you can always send me a personal message. I still receive those, and I want to thank all my subscribers out there what subscribes to my channel, and all you viewers out there what watches my videos. Because of you guys is why I keep doing this. And I'll have the second part coming up, and y'all take care.